Samsung Galaxy Note 9, the final word from Painfully Honest Tech. Hey there, friends on YouTube. My name is Jason, sometimes known as the JTL. This is Painfully Honest Tech. Tech so honest, it hurts. If you've been here before, thank you so much for being here. If you've just found the channel and you want to know what I think about the Note 9 after using it for however many months, half a year or more that it's been out, then you've come to the right place. If you want to come back again, there are ways you can do that. You can figure it out. Anyway, so I got the Note 9 on launch day, and I'll say this first. Okay, the Note 9 is, in my opinion, the best Android phone to have been released in 2018. It ticked all the boxes. The battery life was what it needed to be. The S Pen was added value. The screen was fantastic. Everything about the Note 9 was exactly what it needed to be. And so if you're a power user for an Android device, the Note 9 is the only device out there that I would really say garners and deserves and is worth its $999 price tag. But I've had Note devices so many times. I always loved them. I always loved them in the beginning. In the beginning, I loved them, and I think, man, I can do so many things with this. And ultimately, I don't end up doing so many things with the Note 9. That is me. That's not a knock on the Note 9 as a device. There are many people who've commented on my videos letting me know that they center their entire digital lives around their experience with the Note 9 or the Note phones in general. So I'm not going to say something negative about the Note 9 except to say this. And this has been a criticism that I've had of Android devices in general. I find that the options available, the copious amount of options that are available to you when you're using an Android phone, especially when you're using a Samsung phone, and especially when that phone is a Note phone, it can be kind of daunting. I liked using the phone. I enjoyed using the phone. Every time I use one, I find myself sort of getting my thing going. There are little things that made it difficult for me to deal with. Now, when I drive my car, I put the phone up in a little thing that's a little holder that's stuck to my windshield. When I'm using an Apple device, Face ID reads my face right away, and I can check out what's going on my phone while I'm at a stoplight or something else. The Note 9, using the intelligent scan that they have, it would not read my face from that far away. And so I had to type in the password, which was kind of annoying. And this is going to sound petty, this is going to sound small, but it is something that bothered me quite a bit after a while. The Note 9 screen and the Note 9 in general are very, very slippery devices. And I found myself not really able to type on the Note 9 screen without feeling like my fingers were just kind of sliding all over the place. That's, again, something personal to me, but it is something that ultimately made me decide that the Note 9 was not the phone that was going to be right for me. If you'll recall, I did a smartwatch challenge where I got a Galaxy Watch and I got an Apple Watch, and I wanted to see which one was going to help me with my New Year's resolution to get more active, to get more fit, etc., etc. And the Galaxy Watch, while it was more proactive in wearing it, I found that it was more difficult to see the sum of the total of everything that I'd done in a week. That I didn't like the app really at all, where the Apple Watch and the Health app did a little bit better. And again, that doesn't have anything to do with the Note 9. I'm going to say this as my final word about the Galaxy Note 9. If you are a person who has built your digital life, your mobile life around Android, and you want the best phone that's out there for Android right now, then I would say the Note 9 is right for you, particularly if you're a power user, as it were. The Note 9 might be too much phone for somebody who's more of a casual user. That's why Samsung has the S series phones. But for me, ultimately, I have to be honest with myself. As much as I love the S Pen, I didn't use it as much as I wanted to. As much as I love all the features and functionality available to me on the Note phone, it wasn't connected to all the stuff that I use all the time. For better or worse, my ecosystem is the Apple ecosystem. I use an iMac Pro. I use an iPad. I use my other phone is a iPhone XR. So the Note 9 was just kind of sitting out there all by itself, not really being a part of that system, that ecosystem. So I ultimately had to let it go. I'm sure you guys will have a lot to say down in the comments below, but that's my ultimate take. It wasn't the right phone for me. There were some things that really didn't go away after using it for several weeks, and I had hoped that they would. That being the slipperiness of the phone, that being the just overall sort of option anxiety that I had, and I had hoped that I would use the S Pen more, and I have used the S Pen more in the past, but this time around I just didn't find myself using it as much. And when I did take notes, or when I did do something like that, it all goes into the Samsung Notes app. And in the Samsung Notes app, it's really difficult to port that out to anything else. So I could not get those written notes into other systems easily. I don't even know if it's really possible. So there it is. The way that I feel about the Note 9, sort of just the facts. And let me know what you think down in the comments. Let me know if I've made some sort of mistake. I'm sure you'll have opinions about that. Thank you so much for being here. If this is your first time here, if you want to come back again, then there's some ways that you can do that. I'm sure you're aware, but I'll remind you of some of those ways right down here. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. Once again, my name is Jason, sometimes known as the JTL. This is Painfully Honest Tech. Tech so honest it hurts. Until the next time, I'm out. Hey, you're still here and you haven't left yet, and maybe you want to watch another video. There are a couple of videos here that I suggest that maybe you want to check out. Also, hit me on the social medias over there, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'd love to have you back again sometime soon. Thank you so much for being here.